Jesus Christ. That's forever. Ugh. Why can't I do this? All right, there we go. Okay, let me go ahead and pin this real quick. Sorry guys, I'm running like late. Okay. Ooh. Okay, here we go. All right. Hey guys, sorry I am running super duper late. It is Courtney from Spicy Poll Wednesday, where we tell anonymous sex stories that were sent to us by our followers. Welcome to another Spicy Poll Wednesday. Let me just... how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are staying cool because it's hot as hell outside, which is why my hair is like not really cooperating today, but fuck it. Be bold. Okay. Well, I hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to another Spicy Poll Wednesday. We're spelling spicy stories. Sent by anonymous people. And today's episode is going to be about pity sex. Thank you. It's going to be about pity sex. So, if you have ever gave pity sex to someone, this is your time to tell. I have a special guest with me today. I think she's already here. Kiana, are you here with me, darling? Is it going to accept it or not? Accept. There we go. Hi.
Hola.
How are you?
I'm doing well. Am I echoing?
No, you're not echoing
okay,
at all.
Good. Okay, good.
Well, Kiana, welcome to Spicy Poll Wednesday.
Thank you guys for having me.
So let me just tell everybody how this is gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell an anonymous sex story, and we're gonna all rate it from 1 to 5 chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being very, very spicy. Then at the end, we're going to guess zodiac signs because those things matter, right?
It does.
And so today's episode is about pity sex. So I will go through all of the stories that people have sent to me about pity sex. And then Kiana, you're going to tell us a story that you gave some petty sex to petty sex. That too.
Right.
Pity sex to someone.
Okay.
So
you could do that.
With that being said, if we're all ready to go, hold on, let me just. Kiana, why does Tahoe call you no cum girl?
I thought you were talking about pity sex.
Here we are, but he just texted me. He was like, tell her why I call her no cum girl.
It's annoying. Okay. Damn, we gotta do this? All right. Okay. So once upon a time, like half a decade ago, me and Tahoe was like a thing. You know, he has things. I was one of his things. And like we would have amazing sex, but he would never come. And I would never come. Like one time finally, that was like the last time we gave each other a high five, like, good job, I'm fucking out of here. Like it was insane. Like we would have like crazy, like it was amazing, but we never like got to it was we started counting like, oh, this is like the 17th time. None of us came. This is insane. So it was like a joke. He started calling me, oh, like no cum girl. He would tell the story on So Shameless when he was with Cuddy. He would tell the story like, yo, I'm having sex with this girl, it's bomb, everything's bomb, but like, yo, I cannot come. But it always sounded one-sided. And then once I'm like, no, nigga, you gotta tell the story. You don't make me come either. Don't make it like that.
Right.
A lot of niggas that can attest, not a lot, but have a good amount of niggas that would attest to whatever what I'm saying. But yeah, so it was like an ongoing thing. And then like even when I was co-hosting So Shameless like a little bit, like shortly after Cuddy left, and it was an ongoing joke, like no cum girl. And like that's what people call, well, like in that realm, he loves like to make it a point to be like, yeah, no cum girl, and then I gotta explain this fucking story. Like it's one-sided. It's not one-sided, nigga. Like, so.
So what he just did right now, because I literally got a text message, and I was like, "What's Tahoe texting me for?" And he said, "Ask her why I call her no come girl."
It's fucking embarrassing. Like, what Tahoe likes to do? One thing about Tahoe, everything is constant. Like, everything. Any girl that's ever like been around him, dated him, whatever, fucked him. Everything is constant. Anything that happens, that shit is not sacred. That nigga has like, no, it's not sacred. There's no secrets with Tahoe. Like, it's going up on the web. It's going up on the web. But no, me and Tahoe was like this. That's like, I love Tahoe, but like, yeah. So that's the no come girl story. Yeah.
Well, that's a really hot story to come in on. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So we're gonna get into our first story.
Okay.
And Spicy Studios are in here. I thought I just saw you, Spicy Studios. Gang, are you in here? Let me just make sure we in here. Okay, cool. So this one I call Bucky the Thirst Bucky the Thirst Bucket.
Okay.
I had pity sex with the hood's thirst bucket. You know, the nigga that be outside on the block trying to talk to every woman he saw.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was cool and everyone fucks with him, but the ladies knew that he was extra thirsty for no reason. And if you fucked with him, well, mamas, you might have low self-esteem. I was one of those women, but I have to explain how I got there. So I was dating this nigga with money for about 5 years, never had to do for nothing. I fumbled that bag because he caught me talking to different niggas on IG. Girl, you don't fumble that, but okay. You don't fumble that.
How he caught you? Like, he go through your phone? Well, obviously, you don't know the details. Like, how he caught you?
I don't know how she got caught. But she goes, he wasn't fulfilling what I needed in the bed. He was one of those niggas who claimed that they were freaks, but always wanted to be dominant in the bed, which sucks because it's like, that doesn't make you a freak because you want to dominate you all the time.
Niggas think they're freaks when they bend you over and put a little thumb in your ass. That's not
freaky.
Boy, get the fuck.
Like let me pee on you.
Let me put a thumb in your ass. Let's see how freaky you are.
Right.
Okay?
Let me pee on you. Let me spit in your mouth. No? Okay.
You spit, you like spit in mouth?
I do.
You like to be spit in or be the spitter?
I like to be spit in my mouth.
Me too.
See? But like, I don't know. People are weird. They say I'm a freak, but they really just like sex. It's like, nah, there's
just like
levels to freakiness.
Yeah.
There's levels to it.
You're salted caramel, but you're still vanilla. Like, it's
right.
not really a little salted, but you're still vanilla. You're not really giving.
Okay. So, one of the guys I was flirting with was the hood's thirst bucket. We're going to call him Bucky. Bucky was saying all the right things that would make my pussy quiver. Like, that man was a freak and was open to try things, like I dare say it, pegging. You ever pegged a man before?
I have not, but I had one that told me he would let me, but we kind of ended before I got to that. I really want to. I'm a Leo, so I feel like I have a dominant personality because I want to. Have you?
Yeah. You should try it.
Anytime? Like one person? Or
just like one person.
One person, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get there? Like, how did you get him? Did you ask, or how did that conversation go?
So he literally sent me a video, a Twitter porn video, because Twitter porn is elite. And he basically, the video was of like a guy getting pegged by a woman, and then he kind of like sent it in invisible ink, and I was like, do you want that? He's like, does that looky eyes, and I'm like, all right, be honest, do you want this? And he's like, yeah. So then I started shopping for like starter kit pegging.
Pegger toys.
Yeah.
Was he older man? Mm-hmm. No.
Maybe like 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah. But anywho, when you get the chance, please try it.
Okay.
She goes, anyway, my nigga with money kicks me out his crib and all. So until I got back on my feet, I moved in with my parents. I was feeling so low, like, how did I fumble this fucking bag? Also, my pussy needed TLC. I wanted a nigga to slurp and suck the soul out of me. I wanted a nigga I could ride and squirt on his face when I wanted to nut. Bucky started seeing me in the hood more often and would flirt and try to get my attention on the streets. I wanted to keep it a secret that I was flirting with this nigga by keeping our relationship on IG DMs, but he kept making everything hot. You ever mess with
Hate
someone
those.
like that?
I
Like
hate
you try to
those.
keep things in the IG, but they making it so hot in person. Like
In the comments, like, hey, I remember when you remember the last time you wore that shirt. You was like, nigga,
shut up.
put it down.
I confronted him. I told him to stop making things so hot, and he replied, "Sit on my face, and I'll shut up." We did some back and forth sex banter and left it at that. I then saw Bucky at a mutual friend's birthday. I was a bit intoxicated, but very aware of what was going on around me. Bucky was riding my coattail the whole time. He asked me what happened between me and my ex. I shortly explained it, and he said, that nigga didn't deserve me. I need a real nigga to meet my needs. While doing that, he was touching me softly on my waist.
Okay.
Then something came over me. I haven't had sex in months, and this nigga's been on me. Fuck it, let me give him some pussy. And this is where pity sex comes in, because like,
is that pity sex? Or I feel like he just worn you down. I don't think it was like pity. It was kind of like.
But can someone wear you down so much that you give it up and like, damn, you tried so hard. Let me just give it to you.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
I can see both sides. It could be a little bit of both. Actually.
Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, you have to have some type of interest, right?
Right. Right.
Like to have sex with someone, you have to have some type of interest.
Right.
So we leave the party, not together. She made sure to say that, not together, and went back to his place. I told him I didn't want to kiss, just fuck. He was cool with it. Okay. He took off my clothes and started kissing on my legs and made his way up to my waist. He nibbled on my hip bones, which is a spot I didn't know turned me on. Has anyone ever like kissed you on your hip bone?
Like right here? Right here.
Yep.
That's my jam. Like right there? That's my jam.
Right there.
There and my toes. You get that? That's the cheat code.
Toes. Interesting.
Toe sucker. Like it's kind of like you have to. Or I hope none of the niggas that's interested in this live, because I feel like I'm giving the cheat code. But like I like to be like, I call it the daddy position, the diaper changer. So like you laying on your back and he has your legs up, like he's changing your diaper. Right. And like it's missionary obviously, and then like he put my toes in his mouth in that position. Like that's how you get called daddy. And the diaper changer, toes in my mouth, in your mouth. That's how you get called daddy. On my end.
Okay.
That's the daddy move. That's the daddy move. I call like the diaper changer daddy, but that's my jam. That's my jam. Okay. Yeah. Toes.
So okay. That's new. I mean, for me, the hip bone thing. Don't know about toes. Like, put them in your mouth, cool. But I don't know if it like turns me on. No, and then like right here, like this area right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a spot. Okay.
He said sex without kissing makes me feel like I'm at a brothel. Kissing is very intimate.
Listen, here's the thing. If I'm having sex with you, I gotta kiss you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Unless I'm gonna feel like I'm the whore in the brothel, I guess.
Right. Like, you better kiss me. Right. Yeah, sex just to have sex.
Right.
Hold on. I feel like I have to sneeze and it won't come out. What the fuck? Okay. It's like right there. Okay. So we left. Speaking of kissing, she goes, I told him I didn't want to kiss, just fuck. He was cool with it. He took off my clothes and started kissing on my legs and made his way up to my waist. He nibbled on the hip bones, which is a spot I didn't know turned me on. He then moved to my nipples and licked and sucked them. He grabbed my hands and placed them behind my back and told me to keep them there as he ate my pussy. A glorious pussy eater Bucky was. He just knew every spot to kiss, lick, and suck. He made the head extra wet and sloppy. Yes, I'm a bucket. When I convulsed from having an orgasm, he spat on it and said I was a good girl. All right, that's
energy.
Bucky.
Energy. I like that. It's a good story.
Maybe the girl should fuck with him a little bit more.
Right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
He's given experience, right?
Yes.
He's given experience.
He's given experience. Yeah, the Bucky experience. I'm here for it. He
was rock hard and he puts on the condom, nice size and all. He told me to go on my side because he wanted to side stroke me and play with my pussy while in it. Well, his stroke game was unbelievable, and I don't know if it's because I had okay dick for 5 years. He knew how to work his curved dick, hitting my walls but not too rough, knowing when to slow down and speed up the pace, and playing with my pussy all at the same time. That is a cheat code for real. Side stroke, playing with the pussy at the
Side
same time.
stroke.
That's a
It
cheat.
is, but like a guy has to know how to move their fingers. If they put too much pressure, and it's kind of like you move
It
it, and
hurt.
they think the move means I like it. Like, well, I can't take it because it's too good. It's like, no, nigga, it's not comfortable. A lot of
I,
guys take like the sign of like, like, ooh, like trying to shift as in like it's too good, and it's like, no, it's not good.
right, exactly. I usually just say something. I'd be like, softer.
Yeah. Ooh, I love it. Like I'm very dominant in the like I love like slow down in this pussy. Slow down. Or
Yeah.
make it
Yeah.
nasty or make it sloppy or
Right.
take your time. Like I'm a direction giver. I am not a pillow princess. I don't sit there and just let you have your way.
No,
Unless
absolutely
I
not.
want you to have your way. Like there's times when I'm like, just fuck me and then like
Right.
go off.
Right.
But usually I'm
Hey, we love that. Ray says she was having sex with Dr. Octopus. Because he knows how to like and then do this at the same time. I mean that's just one hand. His other hand is free.
Multitasker. A multitasker.
Right,
We love those.
exactly. After rubbing my pussy for a while, he started slow stroking me. He licked his finger and then told me to lick them next. Lord, this man was just doing it for me. I orgasmed again and tried to break the position, but he wanted me on my stomach while he hit it from behind. Typing this is making me cream. So I have a question about back shots, right? What is your favorite? Do you like on your knees? Do you like on your stomach? Do you like on your stomach with your butt cocked up just a little bit? Or do you like your stomach with the leg hiked up a little bit?
I like on my knees, but like my knees got to be like tucked in tight so I can like have a good position. And I like to hold my own ass cheeks open, like to give like a stable like bullseye. I like on my knees though, but like not like I can go flat, like how they do the dip and the stomach go all the way. I can do that, but sometimes I like to like sit up on my knees. I wish I could. I feel like it's too much to show, but
no, it's not. This is Spicy Pull Wednesday. Show the position.
My bad is. Am I ODing? Is too much?
No, show the position. Please show the position.
My bad is right here. Hold on. Okay.
We want to see the position.
All right. This is probably too much. Okay. So most girls, right, like this, like to be up more and down. So a little more like more tucked in and up. So like it's like tooted. That's
tooted. Up and a little tooted.
That's my that's my thing. Look, show us. Ridiculous.
But I think in that position you'll be able to, like, if you're trying to like fuck back, you can do it easier.
Yeah, because I have more, position.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
People in the audience, what's your favorite back shot position? Is it deep arch, little arch? Do we like on stomach with booty tooted up, or do we like on stomach with a little bit of leg up?
Nigga said she got a velvet headboard. Yeah,
Why does it even matter?
Right, it's given, yeah.
Why does it even matter? Anyway, she goes, he finally busts his nut and collapsed next to me. So yeah, it was pity sex, but it was good fucking pity sex. All right, guys. What are we rating this story from 1 to 5 chili pepper? 1 being mild, 5 being spicy. And can we guess their zodiac signs? Kiana, go first.
I rated as like, all right. So this is the thing with my rating. I rated as like a good 4 to 5. This is a really good story, but I don't think it's pity sex. I think pity sex is pitiful. Like I've had pity sex. Like I didn't let them. We'll talk about that. Yeah. Like I don't think it was pity sex. It was kind of like unexpected lit sex. You just didn't expect it. I don't think it was pity. I don't know. I think it's a 4 or 5, and I think she's probably either a Virgo,
okay,
or a Scorpio.
Okay, what do you think he is? Bucky
is a Aquarius.
Okay. People in the audience, what are we rating the story from 1 to 5? Chili pepper, 1 being mild and 5 being spicy. And then what are their zodiac signs? This sneeze will not come out. Oh my God.
You gotta like fan.
Ooh,
Fan
child.
up into the nostrils. Maybe it'll. She gave them in. All right, hold on.
Ooh,
So I can read.
child.
It's so hard to read and like be on this thing. Okay.
Uh,
Stomach or booty up. Mm.
I think the chat is a little delayed on God, it is.
Hard to have. All right, well,
I think this is a little delayed. Here we
this
go.
sun is like killing me.
It's a 5 o'clock. What is it called? Golden hour.
Yeah, it is golden hour.
We have 5 chili peppers. Aries is the woman. Capricorn is the man.
Aries.
Okay, that's interesting.
Aries.
Anybody else want to rate the story? We have 4 chili peppers. Anybody else want to rate the story? Let's see.
My comments are frozen, I think.
They're frozen? No.
Oh, well, that's
okay, well, I'll try to read them. I'll try to read the comments to you.
Okay. I'm sorry.
What? Courtney, just be mine. 4, she's a Libra. He's a Scorpio. Okay, great. All right, guys.
Scorpio.
Well, she is an Aries.
Oh, wow.
And he was a Scorpio.
All right, Scorpio's my second. I said Scorpio, right? What did I say?
Yeah. Oh, no, you said Aquarius. Someone in the audience that said she was an Aries.
She was probably a Scorpio. That's what I said.
Yeah, you said she was a Scorpio.
Yeah.
All right, guys. If you're fucking with the content, please follow The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. That is The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. Also, we are doing casting for our next event. So if you want to be part of that, hit us up in our DMs. We will go ahead and send you the form. We are casting. Again, we are casting for our next event. So please hit up The Spicy Studios on Instagram or Twitter.
What is the positions you're casting for?
We are casting for a live production that we're doing on the 30th. Okay. There's going to be spicy games, drink, food, and a spicy performance. We have like a lap dance thing happening. So we need people in the audience to look beautiful. So if you want to be casted, please hit us up on The Spicy Studios and DM us. Okay, going into the next story. This one is called Broken Sidekicks. Here's a story that I thought I was going to take to the grave, but Spicy Poe got me out here spilling my guts. I mean, that's what we do, right?
Right. Pull it out of them.
I have pity sex, but I sent pity nudes, and someone ended up going to the ER because of it.
Ooh, tell me more.
When I was younger, I was dating this guy, but constantly cheating on him because I knew I could get away with it. This is taking place in Brooklyn. I'm sorry, guys. It is taking place in Brooklyn. Okay.
I'm already messing with filters. So.
Filters.
I feel like I look crazy.
One day, someone randomly requested to be added to AIM. Remember AIM Buddy List?
I do remember AIM. Oh, God.
And the AIM name was Boyfriend Number 2. That's when Pleasure P just released that song. Remember that song by him?
That's because that was definitely MySpace days. That was right around the time. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Boyfriend Number 2.
It's given 2006. 7.
So obviously this man was a proud side nigga. Anyway, he added and we started talking for a bit. It didn't start off sexual, but then it did. He started sending me pictures of his dick from every which angles. They weren't the best because the camera quality was terrible on the sidekick. I remember the camera quality.
I do.
That shit was
still have my sidekick.
He was a great size though, enough girth, enough length. I would never send him anything because I was so against sending nudes to random ass people. But our conversation got more and more sexual. We lived in the same area, but I was way too scared to meet him in person. He knew I had a boyfriend that was from the same area, but he didn't know exactly who he was. I never wanted to disclose just in case they knew each other. Mm-hmm. That's smart, girl. If you're going to cheat, be smart about it. After a while, I was getting bored of this man and would respond once in a blue moon. Then I got the case of the hornies one night, and he hit me up, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to send him pictures of my pussy and titties. But nothing with my face or any tattoos. Mm-hmm.
Nothing
was surprised he
identifying.
got them, and then he asked for a picture of my asshole. Now, guys, remember sidekicks and how big they were. Imagine trying to take a picture of your asshole with it. Like, you would have to
How
hold
you
it.
have to like, yeah, or like do one
So,
of these, like the scoot down. I don't
you
know.
would have to, like,
And pull a cheek. You have to like, yeah,
right.
I couldn't imagine that.
She was
Hmm.
like, somehow I got it and sent it to him. A few weeks go by, and my boyfriend calls me out of breath, and I'm asking him what's going on. He goes, you know that guy named Rome? And I was like, who's that? He goes, boyfriend number 2 is his AIM name. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to lie, so I said, yeah, I know him. He asked if I sent him nudes. Deny, deny, deny. I started getting upset because playing the role was so well. I was playing the role so well. He said that nigga's sitting here boasting that you sent him nudes and shit. I asked him if he saw them. He said no. He took the nigga phone and smashed his sidekick in the street and started fucking him up. He had to run because the cops were being called. I'm in shock, but also relieved that he didn't see those photos. Another few weeks go by and I see boyfriend number 2 online. He pings me and sends me pictures of his messed up face after getting beat down by my ex. All I said was, oh well, and then blocked him.
This is real? This really happened? This sounds fake. What? So this is pity news because this is not pity sex. They didn't have sex.
It's pity nudes. She said that right. She said it's not sex, it was nudes.
Pity nudes.
I've never sent pity nudes before. Like, what is a pity nude?
No. Pity nudes. Girl, get the fuck.
What is a pity nude?
That don't make sense. You wanted to do that.
I feel bad. Let me send him a picture of my titties.
How?
Like, what?
I don't think the followers know what pity means. I don't think, yeah. Pity nudes? That's not
Pity means
nudes.
you're instantly regretting it as soon as the dick or
like, oh, I felt bad. His dog died. Let me send him a pussy pic. Like that, like, what? I'd rather that story. Like, this is not pity. I don't get how you got pitied and just send him nudes. Because he kept sending you news, that's his prerogative. Well, back then people didn't really have group chats. I'm like, just throw them in the group chat.
Right. We didn't have group chats back then. We just, when we see our friends, that's when we tell them the story.
Getting caught up on AIM, because I feel like AIM, like, it's harder to cheat these days. But back then, like, getting caught up on AIM, like, how the fuck? That's crazy. Getting caught up back then is like.
Well, he was boasting about it in front of him. So that's how he found out.
They were from the same town or something, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's
they probably like 18, 19 back then.
They had to be young. She said when she was younger. Anyway, what are we rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers? 1 being mild and 5 being spicy. And can we guess their zodiac signs?
1. 1 chili pepper. Like, what? I feel like it's made up. And I'm being generous. I feel like it's a 1. I feel like she's probably a Pisces, so she's probably lying. And the guy probably was a Libra or Sag. A Libra.
Okay.
Or Cancer. Libra or Cancer. I'll go with those.
Everybody's giving this story a 1. Yikes. She's a Pisces. Ooh. She's a Taurus. Yikes, yikes.
Wait,
I said
Pisces, right? I know it.
Well, I didn't tell the sign yet.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
I didn't say.
Oh, you're reading the comments. I can't see the comments. Okay.
Yeah, someone said she's a Pisces. He's a Taurus. Someone said diced chili pepper. That's funny as fuck. I've never heard that one before.
Dice that bitch up. Dice.
That is actually really fucking funny. Okay, so her sign was Virgo and his sign was Aquarius.
Okay. Aquarius, yeah. Dramatic. Okay.
The next one,
I'm ready.
I called German sausage. This was a little minute ago, but I used to hang out with my cousins a lot in Riverdale. And it was nothing but a whole bunch of white kids and shit. This is like, early 2000s. And we went to a party and my cousins knew everyone. I noticed there was a cute ass white guy there. And I'd never been with a white guy. He was cute and he told me he was Italian. If there was any race of white I'd ever consider, it would be Italian. So in my head, I'm like, right? Italian stallion. They like the black of the white people.
Allegedly. That's what they say.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
He had bread, he had a good car, and he had his own crib in Yonkers. So we all ended up going to his crib. My cousins and I My cousins and I, him and his friends, we get to the crib and we was just on the same time. I was curious to see what he was hitting for with the white man. Plus, he was cute, so I was ready. We went upstairs to do what we wanted to do. I didn't see anything because the lights were off. But he's on top of me in missionary, and his body is moving like he's fucking me, but I don't feel anything. So I'm like, right, let me turn the lights on because something doesn't seem right. I turned on the lights, and this man's dick was like a baby's dick. And everybody always compares a small penis to a baby dick, but when I tell you it was small, it was so fucking small. Hard, it must have been 3 inches. My fucking pinky was bigger than the dick. I just couldn't. Then this is when the pity kicks in. We're already in the middle of it, and he goes, "Can I just hit it from the back?" Now I got a big ass, and that little dick wasn't going in the pussy from the back. So I started. You know what's so funny? I find that a lot of small dick men love hitting things from the back, and it's like, but I don't feel.
It's gonna keep slipping up, right? Like so.
Like I don't feel anything. Like what?
Do not accept small penises this day and age. At this Jurassic age I am at, I do not accept small penises. It will never satisfy me.
Never. Like, and that's
never satisfy me.
Be Big Dick Willie, right? No one's asking that either. But
like something like this,
I can't.
This will never satify me.
That will never. No.
No matter how good a man is, like I feel like I would be miserable. I feel I refuse to be unhappy, and I wouldn't even settle. Like I would be miserable. Sex is very important to me. It's not the end all be all, but it's very important to me. It will legitimately fuck up my mood if I'm not satisfied, and if I'm always not satisfied, it won't work. It won't work. It will never work.
No one's saying Little Dick Willie has entered the live. Wait,
I'm gonna see these comments. I'm so sad.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If he had an amazing head, like he could give you like this, like when he gives you head is like chills. Mm-hmm. Still wouldn't fuck with him?
I had recently, maybe like with like a year ago, whatever. Probably stopped dealing with him like in December. This man's mouth was blessed by the gods themselves. Like he had amazing mouth. And once I got past that, the penis just wasn't. That's the one that actually was gonna let me peg him. We spoke about asking if I could like put my finger in his ass. He said he'll let me, whatever. But I ended because I just couldn't. Like once I got past the smitten part, and he had really good moves. I felt like if he had the tools to do the work that he was putting in, it would work. Cause he had the movement, but it just wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't doing it for me. So no.
Damn.
All right. This is really strange. So in a situation where I feel like if a man's penis is not that big, I feel like he's not really putting in work. I weirdly get turned on at the fact that I feel like I can now dominate situations. I feel like it's almost like emasculating them, but they don't know it. It's kind of like, oh, I'm about to blow your fucking world, this little ass dick. I actually get turned on at the fact that like I'm about to use and abuse you, and that's it. Like it's weird. I can come from that, but I don't want it for a long time. I don't even know. I wish I could make sense.
I mean,
I get turned on at the fact that you don't have the tools.
It's a kink to want to love to be dominant in any situation.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think
it's
like,
a kink.
Yeah,
so it's a
I'm gonna
kink
dominate this dick.
Yeah,
I'm gonna dominate this dick. I think that's exactly what it is. I'm about to dominate this dick. But he's a really nice guy. He would buy me anything, like I literally spoke to him today actually, and he would like do anything. But it's like I knew I wouldn't be happy. I knew it had an expiration date. Really sweet guy, but the dick was not hitting. He actually would let him do anal because I knew that I would feel it more than in my vagina. Cause like big dick, you're not running through my ass. But like I'll probably if I ever let you do anal, your dick is small. How would you try? Your penis is small. I could take that. I could take that in the ass.
I'm petrified of doing anal sex. No, so I could do plugs. Plugs are amazing, right?
Where's my plug? I love plugs.
I could do beads. Beads are fine. But the man that I'm currently
I could do do it, but just not like not with a big peen. You're not going up in there.
The man that no, absolutely not. We will have to work our way up there because you're not gonna rip me like ham.
Right, and he's gonna
cut split. That's how I think in my head.
And the thing is, you have to be open. It has to be like, you can't be like beginning of sex. You have to have been having like a marathon. Your juices flowing, like your body is just like relaxed and open, because like, one, the man does anal with you and he's too big or whatever, he's being too rough and he's not taking his time and you're not stretched out and he splits you. Fecal matter cannot get into cuts. It's like that shit comes from there. Even if you're clean, but like still juices and like fecal matter, you can get an infection. Like, no, that's the reason why I'm like, big penis is not, you're not gonna split my ass and now I gotta fucking,
we can still use the toys, darling.
I've been wanting to, because I watch a lot of porn, and I'm watching these porn and these girls' assholes be like open. I'm like, how much ass? I mean, how much dick have you been taking? Like, whoa. And then like
holes. Yeah, it's a whole category. Gaping holes.
It is. Gaping hole. And it should be like fisting. Like, fisting your ass is crazy.
Yeah. I've seen a porn where they fisted her vagina and her asshole at the same time. They were like, and they're like this.
Double fisting. Her dude get like, what? No. No, you're not about to fight club my ass, okay? That's crazy. And I'll be wanting to like, because I thought I'm a sexual being. Like, I'm in a stage of life where like, what you see is what you get. I'm face value. Like, I try to be as authentic as I can be. And I'll be wanting to like, I want to, but kind of like, I really want to, but use this plug in the meantime because it's not working. I'll try. I'll lay there and let you like go a little bit, and then it's like this. It's like childbirth, and I've never been pregnant. I never had a kid, but it feels like this has to be what childbirth feels like, and I'm not comfortable.
Girl, so wait, the story's not done. Okay. She goes, now I got a big ass. That little dick ain't even going in the pussy from the back. So I started really looking, and the fucking condom is baggy. I've never seen a baggy condom. Baggy and width and length. It looked like it should have tied a fucking knot with the condom to keep it on. And I was just, this is not gonna work. So I ended up packing it up. And now I learned that he wasn't even Italian. He was German fucking Nazi. I will never stray away from my race again.
Oh my God. Pink dick alone turns me off, so girl, I said pink dick alone turns me off. So I get it's not thumbs up for even trying. It looks like an uncooked
white porn because I'm like,
yeah, it's
super
raw.
Pink nipples, super pink penis. It kind of looks like it's not for me. It's not for me.
Chickens fucking. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, guys, what are you rating the story from 1 to 5? Chili peppers, 1 being mild and 5 being very spicy. And what do we think their zodiac signs are?
Are we reading these comments?
How women tell, wait, hold on for 1 second before you try. I love how women tell men not to base your sex life on porn. Here y'all are basing if y'all do anal on shit you've seen on porn. No, what we're saying is that we wouldn't want big dick in our ass. And that we see porns with gaping holes, and that's something that we don't want to experience. Like, exactly. That's not fake. That shit is real. You know, like,
that's real. Her ass expands.
Right. Yeah, like, we didn't say that. What? Okay. Sorry, I just had to address that. Sorry, Kiana. Like you were saying.
Read more. I can't, because you have to be the reader because I can't see anything. I wish I could see more.
You want to come out of the live and come back in?
Yes, let me see. I'm dying. Okay, I'm going to exit out and I'm going to come right back in. I'm going to request. Okay.
All right. Now they got to be dark white. Ashley, what is dark white? Pink dick is no. We got 3 chili peppers, 3, 2, 3, 2. He's a Capricorn. All right, let's get Kiana back in here. No, okay, here we go.
I'm back.
Can you see the comments?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So, all right, here we go. So, what are you rating the story from 1 to 5 chili peppers, and what do you think There's
Um.
it's because she didn't specify what his zodiac sign was.
Okay. I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
Spiciness. 2. Her zodiac sign. I don't know. Maybe she's like. Maybe she's a Capricorn here, and I'm thinking he's a Capricorn too. Shit.
Not
If
them both being boring.
I think they both Capricorns.
Not them both being boring.
Yes, I think they're both Capricorns.
Well, actually, she's a Pisces.
Yeah.
She's okay. Moving on to the next story. Now, the next story has nothing to do with pity, but I was supposed to read it last week and I didn't get around to it.
Okay.
So I saved it for this week. Not last week, but the week before that. So, has nothing to do with pity. Just a story that was submitted. This one is called Mistress in Distress. Disclaimer, Spicy Society, toxic relationship alert, and it's a little long, sorry. I'm trying to get all the chili peppers. We don't know the next time because she doesn't know what it was. Sorry, guys. Relax. We met at his job. He was 13 years older than me. I was 23, 24-ish. So already, you know, I'm hyped. This older man wants me. Mind you, I was pretty lame, so I was super gassed. Also, he was married with 3 kids. Have you ever messed with a married man?
Unbeknownst. That's a
good
story. That's a really good story, actually. It's a really good story, but go ahead.
Yeah, I actually told my story with Tahoe when he was on the show 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I found out later.
Also, he was married. We ended up hooking up after some time, and what I thought I could control and handle as a booty call type of situation wasn't that at all. The man turned me into a whole mistress. Like I was out in the open with him. He was claiming me left and right to everyone. I would always deny it to his people. Me and who? No, man, we're just friends, blah, blah, blah. We started as a good time, turned into a very toxic situation for close to 3 years. Trust me, no sex is that good to ever go through that. I met the family, wife and kids. They knew me by name and would kiss me hello. Fucked up, I know. Long story short, the wife called me like after 2 years and tells me she knows about us and all those nice things you say to the woman that's having an affair with your husband. I denied it, of course. And many times after that, but bro, old man turned crazy. One day he told me we were going to his friend's house, and it turned out to be his mother's house. He started pushing for me to meet her, and I always said no, like, bro, chill out. We're not going to be together forever. I just don't know how to get out of this. It got bad. After a big fight one night, he went home, and I went home. And hours later, Dude sent me a pic of him cutting himself and bleeding. And then he started to randomly pop up at my house, park at the corner, and tell me to turn the lights on in my room so he knows I was telling the truth about me being home. Did I tell you guys I lived with my parents? We finally ended it because I ended up moving out of the country for like 3 years, which was a motherfucking blessing in disguise. But homie wanted to do long distance. Oh, he also had another baby on the way with his wife while we were together. But don't worry, I'm okay, guys. And now I only stick to single men and the men that hit me on my DMs that want to be my sugar daddies. Just kidding. But I have no desire to ever want to put myself in that situation again.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh me, oh my. I'm so sorry to hear that. She had a stop. That's sad. Yeah, that's trauma. That's manipulative.
That's
manipulation. I don't like that. I'm sorry for her.
We're not going to rate this story from one of our chili peppers, but we're going to guess zodiac signs with the manipulation that was going on. Can we guess their zodiac sign?
He is a motherfucking Aquarius. He's an Aquarius or a fucking Sag, but I'm guessing Aquarius. Whoa. Her? I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
People in the audience, can you guess the zodiac signs? We're not going to rate this story because the story is pretty tragic.
It's tragic. Yeah.
But
Oh,
can we guess zodiac signs? Someone says Leo. Someone says he's a Sag. He's a Sag.
Saggy. You
I
could
can
be
see
Saggy.
Sagittarius
I
vibes on
said Sag or Aquarius.
Sagittarius for sure.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. All right.
Sag.
What do you think is the most manipulative sign?
Sag. Sag. For
Sag?
sure.
I think Gemini
Yeah.
times.
Ooh.
You don't think a Gemini can be manipulative?
Ooh. That's a good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gemini. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Sag and Gemini.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right,
Yeah.
guys. Let me see what the audience is saying. We're giving Sag, Sag, Pisces, Leo,
No, must be my phone.
Sag, Cancer. He's a Sag, Leo. He's an Aquarius. He's a Leo. All right. Well, she's a Taurus and he's a Leo.
Well, the men Leos are different.
They always say that. They always
The
fucking
men
say
Leos are
that.
very different. I ain't cut myself act like to make you come back, but that's crazy. A
People in the audience, what do
Leo.
we think is the most manipulative sign out there? Can we see? Can we? I just, you know what? It's not even a sign. I think just men are manipulative, but that's another.
Men are very manipulative and they're
That's
monstrous sometimes and they can be scary. This was
especially.
a bad year for men.
Hmm?
A lot of bad. I said this was a bad year for men. A lot of like horrendous things have happened with the hands of men this year. It's a
Hopefully,
bad year for men.
hopefully you do better in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Because halftime, the first two
It's been,
quarters,
yeah, you're down
oh,
bad. You're down
down.
bad. Double
All right,
digits.
guys. Now that was my last story. So now we get to hear Kiana's story about how she gave
Pity
sex
sucks.
to this man,
Okay.
and we want all the fucking deep.
See, I feel like I hope he's not on this line because he still follows me. So hopefully he never sees this. He's gonna know I'm talking about him. Okay,
I,
so
I promise. Well, let me not promise that. I'll try not to recap it, but it's really good.
okay.
I have to recap it. Sorry.
A good pity sex situation is a guy like like we women. I'm single. So sometimes we have different niggas that play different roles. You have like a date nigga, just go on dates, don't get the pussy. You have like your favorite nigga, maybe you have sex with, blah blah blah. So one of my date men or whatever, sweet guy, great dates. He used to cook for me all the time, and like he would. I wasn't physically attracted to him, but we were cool, so we would just have fun, like just like hang out, legit, just hang out. And he would always say like, "Yo, like, what's up? Like, I'm not your gay best friend." He would always say like, I ain't a gay best friend. Like, what's up?" And maybe like a year and some change after us, like, whatever. One time, like, he ate my vagina like twice, didn't give him any sex, whatever. And then like one time, I was at his crib, we had edibles, I was lit. I was like, you know what? Like, he does do a lot. All right, he do be trying. All right, fuck it, fuck it. Like, if anybody deserves it, he really like puts in work.
Mm-hmm.
And like the penis was small. It was a baggy condom situation. Two things that get my vagina really.
On a Magnum.
That's the thing. Every man does not need a mag. You don't. You can get a lifestyle, a thin
Oh.
skin lifestyle, the light skin, whatever it's called, lifestyle. He had a baggy magnum. Nothing gets my vagina more dry than a baggy condom and a ceiling fan. Like a ceiling fan and baggy condoms is gonna dry my pussy up.
Wait, still.
I hate ceiling fans. We can have with a ceiling fan on. My pussy is dry. Ceiling fans and baggy condoms. It's Sahara over here. So I
Wait.
was actually what? I don't like being cold. I'm a Leo. I'm a summer baby. I like warmth. I like to sweat. Like not like super like sweat. I like sweat dripping on my face. I like all that. But like when I'm chill, my body is chill. My body like how a penis shrivels up when it's cold.
Yeah.
My vagina be like shoot. Not happening. Like my vagina be like nope. So like ceiling fans, it makes me chilly. I don't like fans. So ceiling fans is baggy condom. He had a baggy condom. Blah blah blah. It wasn't working. He took it off. Tried another one because they got
Wait,
dry.
working like he went soft or it just
Yeah,
wasn't.
like yeah. Then you were going soft. So it was like the stroke was bad. I wasn't. One thing about me, if it's not working out, I'm gonna tap you out. Like I literally was like,
All right.
all right.
What's that
Ask
mean
me.
to Lisa Simpson? It's like, go ahead, babe. We need you to come off of that.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very like I don't accept bad sex. I'll try. But when I know it's not working, my vagina is just not there for you, I will tap you out and roll over on your ass, like give you the shoulder. So I tried, and that was the only time we've ever tried. And I wanted to like, okay, I'll give him some vagina, and it didn't work out, and that was that. And I've never tried again. And he's always asked me like, yo, like I be wanting to do for you, but like you don't allow me. And I know that means because you don't fuck me. So that means like I feel like I don't want to be a simp and like give too much, and you're not giving up no pussy. But I'm not giving up no pussy.
I wonder why. I wonder if why don't men use like common sense? Like if you keep giving, and this woman's not giving you anything back, does that not compute in your head that maybe she doesn't like me?
He doesn't like you that much. I don't like you that much. I don't like you enough. Cause I like him. I love him. Like as a homie. Like that's my homie. Like
Yeah,
I love him. But it just don't. What he wants, I cannot give you because you can't give me.
he doesn't turn you on.
Don't turn me on. Not like that. And I've also been very like I didn't tell him that it was bad. I feel like my body language said enough from that
Mm-hmm.
one experience. That was like over a year. That was a minute, like more than a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told him that. I told him that like I'm just like I'm just dating.
Wait, so
One of those like
were you not physically attracted to him?
I wasn't physically attracted to him.
Okay,
One,
what was him wrong for you physically?
physically, I am a very fit girl. Like I'm in a stage of my life. I'm in the gym. Like when I'm here 4 or 5 times out the week, I'm like whatever. Like I'm really like he was a bigger guy. I like bigger. They're comfy. But I feel like my lifestyle, it wouldn't work with my lifestyle. Like
Mm.
and then yeah. So on top of that, you being a bigger guy. So one, you got this big guy on you. Like I'm not trying to hold your stomach up. I don't want your stomach on my back. I don't want none of that action. It's not a turn on at all. And then on top of that, your penis was small. I feel like he had like a monster dick. Like he had some of that weight from his gut in his dick. It might could have did something, but it wasn't given. It literally was not given. He wasn't giving any dick. Like it wasn't.
So
Damn. I hope he doesn't
on
see this.
God time said, "This is why men don't trust women." She just said, "I love him like the homie. Women will fuck the homies, fellas." That's not what
Who
she
said that?
said. On God time.
Shut up. No.
That's not what she
I
said.
love him like because like with anybody I deal with, we have to have a friendship in place. Like I have to connect with you. Like if anything, like people get it twisted when it comes to, like the love and like. I'd rather like my man who I decide to be with. I'd rather like you than love you. Love you, like you can love somebody to death and they don't do right by you, blah blah blah. You
Yeah.
don't want to be around them. I'd
Right.
rather like you. Like I have to like you above all. Like I can love you, like I love you, but like you're not for me. But to truly like somebody, to like being around them, like them being around you, being in your space, that's way more important than like love.
I wouldn't.
Love can fade.
That. Like I never thought about it that way.
Yeah,
But
you.
I would definitely agree. Like I'd rather like you,
I'd rather really like
I
you. Like yo, that's my homie.
do,
I like
and
him.
then the love comes afterwards. But I really
Right.
like
I'd rather like you like a lot to be around because
you.
you can love somebody and don't want them around. Like
Right.
love can be toxic, but when you like, it's more of a choice. Love is like, damn, I can't help that I love this person, but you can help you like somebody. You can like their personality, like how they are, who they're the fiber of their being.
Mm-hmm.
That's way more important than love. I mean, love is important, obviously, but like
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. So
that's big.
so quickly, tell us that story about you fucking with a married man.
Oh boy, okay, I'm here for it. Okay, so I met this guy, let's say around March, whatever. I met him like at a Fridays happy hour shit. Cool. We were talking over the summer, dating, like hanging out, whatever. He'll come link me.
He had time to do that. He was married.
He had time to do this. And this is a younger guy. He probably was like 2 years older than me at the time. So like he'll come link me in my crib, but like I don't play spend the night games. I live alone, so like at the same time, like, all right. So it'll work out because I never wanted you to stay around. Okay. Around August, around my birthday, stupid. Oh, I think I need birthday sex. I don't know why girls give up birthday sex. They hit a girl around their birthday, they're probably gonna give you sex, even though you didn't deserve it. But anyway, I hit him like, oh, like I finally was like, I think I'm finally gonna give him some pussy because he be trying, blah blah blah. I hit him. He links me at my crib. Like I'm like contemplating. All right, we go upstairs. We fuck. Blew my mind. Fucked twice, and he's like, yo, that's crazy because I'm a 1 round guy. Like no girl gets my dick back up. That's crazy. Fuck again. Then we started having sex. Oh, this is lit. So maybe around October. One thing I usually don't follow men that I like. Cause like I feel like once I get to know you, I don't like you no more. Like whatever. So like he's one of the guys that didn't have Instagram like that. Had like 16 posts, didn't post. I didn't care. I don't want to see nothing that makes me get turned off by you. Finally, when I started liking him, I'm like, yo, let me do some recon on this. Like, let me go check up on Bay. Page private. Okay, I see that me and him had a common friend, my homegirl. Give me your password. Let me see it. She gave me her password. I got on his page. He probably, like, for example, the last thing he posted was like, he had just posted 2 days ago. But the last thing before that was like 7 months ago. Like, he really didn't post. And it was him and a big old pregnant girl at a table. Happy anniversary. I can't believe, blah, blah, blah. Happy anniversary. It's been, I don't know, like 4 years. I'm like, wait, what? What? Stuck on stupid. I couldn't believe it. Like, and I'm like, he tagged her. I went to her page. And like, she has like a whole photo shoot. They just had like a maternity photo shoot. The baby shower was like 3 days later. She's like, I can't believe you're about to be a dad. We've been in this for like 7 years. I was like, my mind was blown. I had like not even like a little clue in my mind. And I was just sick like a week before. And I had asked him to bring me some food. He was like, oh, I can't right now. But he was like, I'll have my friend bring it to you. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, cool. All right. I did. This is the last time I ever did something like this. I hit her like, nah. Yo, I DM'd her like, hey,
you can by the woman?
I did one of those, and that was the last time I ever did it. Nah, this nigga had me fucked up. Nah, I don't like one thing. I'll be like, one thing about me, I hold it down. Not even a woman. It was more like bitter to bitter. I was tight that like, cause one thing I usually see bullshit from a mile away, and I think it was more of an ego thing that a nigga got it one up on me. Like, oh, you dummy. It was more ego.
Okay,
it was more straight ego. Yeah, my ego was like, oh, I think you might wanna whatever. She calls me. I think I was calling him. He didn't answer. She calls me. On the phone with me. I'm like, hey. She's like, oh. I'm like, it's about X, Y, and Z. I say his name, whatever. She's like, She's like, wait. I'm like, actually, that's him calling on my other line. He's beeping him. So she's telling me like, I'm like, yeah. So me and him been like dating for a while, like fucking or whatever. And like, I literally just found out about you, whatever. Like, no idea. And she's like, oh, this is crazy. We've been having marital problems. But like we've been doing good the last couple of months. I can't believe this happened.
Because you was giving him good pussy and he went home.
Listen, and he went home at night. So listen, she goes, well, how did that work? Because like he comes home like every night, right? I'm like, it worked because I don't play spend the night games in my crib. So he would still leave my house like 3 a.m, 4 a.m though. Like so I'm like, what time he comes home? Whatever, that's your business. So she calls him on 3-way, whatever. She goes. She says his name like I'm gonna say like my Craig. Craig, are you fucking her? He goes, am I fucking you? To his wife. He goes to his wife like, am I fucking you? She's like, you're gonna say that? I can't believe you said that. Like in front of her. He ends up hanging up. She's like, no one knows this, but like we didn't conceive naturally. The baby was done by like IVF. I couldn't conceive and stuff. So we haven't had sex in like 7 months and blah blah blah. And even before then. She's telling me the whole story, whatever. Like, I can't believe this. Our baby shower was 2 days away, and X, Y, and Z. He tells me, oh, they got married. They didn't get married, like the whole wedding thing. It sounded like he was a habitual cheater, and it was like a shut up ring. Like, okay, what we do? Like, here, then marry me. Like, they went to the Justice of the Peace or some shit. They was married for like 2 years at the time. It was a shit show. And then her friends started following me. But I thought her friend was following me to be nosy. Come to find out, I had told the story on Passport Cuddy's like one of her first like lives with like Cuddy talks or whatever. And like her friend just started following me. Just so happened that was her best friend. So she saw her friend was following me, and she's like, "I don't want you to think I sent my friend to follow you. She has no idea what's going on. Like I haven't told anybody about it. So please don't like say anything to her." So yeah, so she was embarrassed, and she was like living in this shame of her nigga being an ancient nigga, like in peace. She's like, I'm high risk pregnancy. I haven't worked in months. I'm bedridden. Like, he's doing all this shit to a girl that can't, like, it was crazy. So he blacked on me, like, why would you tell her that? Like, you see a girl's pregnant, you don't know the risk. I'm like, you worried about me and the risk? You should be worried about putting your wife through that. Like, don't tell
Yeah.
on me. I don't give a fuck.
Wait,
I don't give a fuck about that baby. He was like, but why would you do that? You see, she's like really big, like pregnant. Like, you don't. He tried to flip it. I ain't give a fuck about none of that. They still together though. Baby, like 2, 3, something like that.
oh my
But
God.
yeah, like I didn't know. I'm like, nigga, you had me out here being a whole mistress unbeknownst to me. Like, y'all made this commitment, this union under God, and like I'm wrapped in it and I don't even know. Like, it's a lot of girls out here that's willing to fuck you and be okay with knowing your situation. You robbed me of that. Like, you robbed me of that choice. You had me being your whole mistress. And
Let me ask you a question that Tahoe asked me. He said, if the nigga was flying you out, taking you on vacation, like just spinning the bag on you, and you find out that he has a wife, are you still fucking with him?
Spinning a bag on me. Is this pause means I'm considering it? I feel like it's situational. Here we go. This is why. It's situational because if it's like it's a trick nigga that's spending money on me and I'm not invested, like, nigga, that's your problem. Keep spending the bag. But if I'm like emotionally invested and I feel like I'm your whole girlfriend, you buy. I feel like that. It wouldn't matter.
So the latter. So I'm talking about the latter. Yeah. You feel like he's that's your man. Blah 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 blah.
Oh no, it's clip.
And then now he has a whole ass life.
It would be clip. It would be clip because money comes a dime a dozen. Like, there's a lot of niggas with money. Like, that doesn't have a wife and 4 kids attached to them. It would be clipped. It wouldn't matter to me. That wouldn't matter to me. I would feel more like deceived. Like, that's how I felt with the guy. Like,
that's why he told old girl was
nah, nigga, she gotta know this. But nah, I don't even do
like
shit like
was
that.
Like, Shirley, is this
Shirley? Yeah, this Shirley. Yeah, that nigga been over here.
So you know.
Yeah, that was more.
He was living foul though.
He was living foul. And then one time we was taking a shower together, he was just staring at me, and I'm like, "What happened?" He was like, "You're like a lunch break." I'm like, "What the fuck does that mean?" He was like, "You know, like you at work all day, and it's like stressful, and then like you finally get your lunch break, you're just like a breather." Now I realize, oh, niggas, you got trouble at home. You're a whole married man, and you come over here.
You the lunch break.
He called me a lunch break. He said, "You're like a lunch break," and I'm like, oh, "Okay."
Yo, some of this shit is quotable.
He said, "You're a lunch break." I thought, like, during an 8-hour shift, like a hard work day, and you finally get that time, it's like just a time to relax. You're like that. And I'm like, that's a funny analogy.
Because like the guy that I didn't know he was married, but like he said the same thing to me, and I was just like, okay, I didn't think anything of it, you know.
But it always stuck in my head. So when it came, I'm like, oh, that's why I'm a lunch break. From reality.
And then now I'm the one that.
Because they're searching for peace outside the house. That's all. Nah. They're searching for peace. Yeah, nah. Nigga, I'm not gonna be your peace. I'm a Hellraiser. I might as well be a fucking what's the Virgos? Or I'm an Earth disturber. Don't do that to me.
So silly. I have so many like shit I can like repost from this live. Like, you're just gonna be quoted across Spicy Studios.
Quote it. Put it on the record.
Well, Kiana, I want to thank you so much for being a co-host Spicy Po Wednesday. I wish I had spicier stories for you this week because I feel like you're amazing.
Oh, thank you.
We'll have you back on when we do have like a spicy ass.
I have to come to the live
with the spicy.
Yes.
Guys, if you are fucking with the content, please follow The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. That is The Spicy Studios on Instagram and Twitter. Kiana, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram. I'm tagged here, Kayeeye, which basically is Ki, like key. Most people call me Key. So yes, you can find me here. You can find me on Twitter via via Ki with 2 E's there at the end. And that's about it. So I'm on TikTok, but that ain't shit clicking on TikTok. So
girls, I
be trying.
I don't even make a TikTok page. Maybe I'm just past the point where I just can't do it. But thank you guys so much. Again, we are having our next event July 30th at 333 Lounge in Brooklyn. We're gonna have spicy games, spicy performance, and also some prizes to be won. Kiana, are you gonna be in New York City July 30th?
I am gonna be in New York on the 30th. I will be here. My birthday's the 3rd. I don't know where I'm gonna be at, but I will be here on the 30th. That is a Saturday, no?
That's a Saturday. Please come.
Yes.
We would love to have.
Yes, I would love to see everyone.
So with that being said, guys, that's another episode of Spicy Cold Wednesday. And always remember to keep it spicy.